Is it okay? Let's start. Let's not record ourselves. It's okay. Now what I'm going to do is just memorize my reports and do my best as much as possible. Now let's get started. Visual art. Okay, artistic techniques. Concept and design. 3D art houses specifically are specifically designed structures that showcase three-dimensional artworks. These houses often features painted murals, sculptures, installations that create optical illusion and transform spaces around you. Now, what are the artistic techniques that you will find? You will find. What are the artistic techniques that you will find we're going there? There are two types of artistic techniques. Number one is the anamorphosis. This technique involves distorting an artwork to create that distorted visual that can only be perceived correctly from a specific viewpoint. Okay? So anamorphosis, these techniques involves distorting an artwork to create a distorted visual that can only be perceived correctly from a specific viewpoint. And the second one is the Trompe oil. The Trompe oil. What is a Trompe oil? Trompe oil, this technique creates a realistic tree. This technique creates realistic three-dimensional effects, tricking the viewer's eyes into perceiving painted objects as actual objects. This technique creates realistic three-dimensional effects, tricking the viewer's eyes into perceiving painted objects as actual objects. And now, what are their impacts on viewers? What are the impacts of viewers on 3D art, specifically 3D art houses? There are two impacts on viewers. Number one is the immersive experience. So 3D art houses provide viewers with a unique and immersive experience, transporting them into a different reality. 3D art houses provide viewers with immersive and interactive with a unique and immersive experience. 3D art houses provide viewers with a unique and immersive experience. 3D art houses provide viewers with a unique and immersive experience, transporting them into a different reality. Oh my God. Number one is the immersive experience, okay? What is an immersive experience? 3D art houses provide viewers with a unique and immersive experience, transporting them into a different reality. Now, and the second one is the social media popularity. The interactive nature of 3D art houses has made them popular subjects for social media posts, attracting visitors from around the world. The interactive 3D art houses has made them popular objects. No! Shh. You don't sleep there. You're gonna cover the camera. Okay. Now, what is this? QT. I'm in pain. The interactive nature the interactive nature of 3D art houses has made them popular subjects for social media posts, attracting visitors from around the globe, attracting visitors from around the world. The interactive nature of 3D art houses has made them popular subjects for social media posts, attracting people around the world, attracting visitors around the world. What is this? Now that we understand it, okay, social media popularity. When we understand the social media popularity, the interactive nature of 3D art houses has made them popular subjects for social media posts, attracting visitors from around the globe. Attracting visitors from around the globe. No, please, no. Why is this like? Why is it like that? Okay, now that we understand it, 3D art houses provide viewers with a unique and immersive experience, transporting them into different reality. And the social media popularity where the nature of 3D art houses has made them popular subjects on social media posts, attracting visitors from around the world. Now, let's nag-report pa ako na. Nag-report pa ako. Huwag ka tayo mga kutingin na. They say one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. These are the words. If we hadn't tried, how do we know, baby, how far this thing could go? Visual art is a captivating form of. Now, good morning. I am Islang Hamida, and I will report for today's CPAR subject. Now, let's start. Visual art is a captivating form of expression that allows artists to bring their imagination to life. Within the visual arts, 3D art has gained immense popularity for its ability to create an immersive and interactive experience. Okay, for this report, we will tackle about the amazing world of 3D art houses in the Philippines, exploring their techniques, methods, and the impact they have on viewers. Now let's get started with what is a 3D art, the definition and concept of it. 3D art is a three-dimensional artwork that possesses volume, depth, and illusion of realism. Okay, this artworks often features you use various materials such as painting, sculpture, and installation to create that multi-dimensional effect. Now let's tackle about the characteristics and features of a 3D art. There are two characteristics. There are two features of a 3D art. Number one is the optical illusion. So when we talk about the optical illusion, 3D art utilizes perspectives and shading techniques to create that illusion of depth and illusion of depth and realism. And number two is the interactive. Viewers can engage on a 3D artwork. 3D artwork. Viewers can engage with 3D art by becoming an active part of an artwork, often through posing and interacting with elements. And now that we know the definition, concept, features and techniques, features and characteristics of a 3D art, let's go towards what is a 3D art houses. Definition and concept of 3D art houses. Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, sure. Oh, Nina. Oh, Tina. Pero na tao. Hey, di. Malawla ko. Now, let's understand the concept and design of a 3D art houses. 3D art houses are specifically designed structure that showcase three-dimensional artworks. These houses often featured painted murals, sculptures, and installations to create that optical illusion and transform the space. And now that we know that, we are definitely going to go towards the two types of artistic techniques. Number one is the anamorphosis. You heard about the anamorphosis. So anamorphosis, this technique involves distorting an artwork to create that distorted visual which can only be perceived correctly from a specific viewpoint. And the second one is the trompe l'oeil, okay, which means that this technique creates an optical illusion, tricking the viewer's eyes, perceiving painted objects as actual objects. So now that we know the two artistic objects, we are definitely going to understand what are the impact they have on viewers. Number one is the immersive experience. 3D art houses provide viewers with a unique and immersive experience, transporting them into a different reality. Now, the second one is the social media popularity. The nature of a 3D art houses can make them a popular subjects on social media posts and attract visitors from around the world. Now that we know what is a 3D art houses and what are those artistic techniques that are being used and the impacts they have in viewers, let's go towards before understanding why they are a contemporary, we are going to delve what are the best examples of 3D art houses that are available right here on the Philippines. Now, the 3D art houses, the number one 3D art houses is the Art in Island in Manila, which is the largest, the Art in Island in Manila, which is the largest museum established in the whole continent of Asia. So we have the largest 3D museum. It does not belong on Singapore, Korea, or Japan, but it is established in the Philippines. Okay, the largest 3D museum is established in the Philippines, right here in Manila. And the second is the Upside Down House, Upside Down in Pasay, which is a massive upside down which is a massive up down house that challenges your perceptions on how gravity works. It looks like you're walking on a ceiling, but really that's just you're gonna upside down your camera. It's gonna be looking so cool, as if they're falling down. They're gonna picture themselves as if they're falling down. So that is really, I've seen a lot of pictures of the upside down house in Pasay City. And the third one is the Cebu Happy World Museum. What is the Cebu Happy World Museum? It's a massive up-down house that challenges your perception on how gravity works. So people taking down their pictures, taking themselves down as if they're falling from the ceiling, but that's actually just the floor of that house. The floor of that house is the ceiling. Just actually, I've never been there. Oh, it's raining! I'm scared! Okay, we're not gonna go there because it looks like it's raining, but I'm definitely gonna go here. Okay. Oompa loompa, oompa loompa, I got a bad feeling about this. Now, let's cover it up, baby. 3D art houses. Art in Island in Manila is the largest 3D museum that has been established on the whole continent of Asia. So if you're gonna compare what Japan made, Singapore made, or Korea made, Philippines still established the largest 3D museum. And the second one is the Upside Down House in Pasay, which is a massive upside down house that challenges your perception on gravity. So people will be taking themselves as if they're falling from the ceiling, but that ceiling is actually the floor of that house. And the third one is the Cebu Happy World Museum, okay, which showcase 3D paintings, something like that, which showcase 3D paintings. They have a lot of 3D paintings. And the fourth one is General de la Cruz Mini 3D House. Mini 3D. General de la Cruz Mini 3D Houses. That is the name. Okay, which showcase the traditional Filipino homes, which invokes nostalgia and appreciation of the heritage of the Philippines. Appreciation for local heritage. If you guys have been there, it's gonna be so cool. You raba dibi, raba, kapi, chupa chipi raba. Ow, it hurts my tummy. Ah! You make me feel like I'm dreaming up day in the age dream. Don't ever hold back. Don't ever hold back. I just want to say I love you. Art in Island in Manila, which is the largest 3D museum in Asia. Upside Down in Pasay, which is the massive upside down house that challenges your perception on gravity, on how gravity actually works. And the Cebu Happy World is a 3D museum that showcases 3D paintings. And the fourth one is General de la Cruz Mini 3D paintings, Mini 3D houses that showcase Filipino traditional homes, which invokes nostalgia and appreciation for the local heritage of the Philippines. Now that we know the types of 3D art houses, the examples of 3D art houses we have right here in the Philippines, we are going to delve into the why is a visual 3D art house a contemporary art form? Because it reflects the current. Now, those visual 3D art houses that I've mentioned those are contemporary art form because you are going to sleep there, not here. You are gonna block the camera. Now that we know why is a visual 3D art a contemporary art? Because it reflects the current trends. Because those which I mentioned reflects the current trends and issues of our society, such as environmentalism. It also challenges the traditional boundaries and definitions of art by incorporating techniques and perspectives which which are integrated which integrated which invite the audience to participate. Now the last one is that why are those visual 3D art houses, they are known to be as contemporary art? Because in those houses which I mentioned reflects the current trends and issues, perhaps, of our society, such as environmentalism. It also challenges the traditional boundaries and definitions of art. It also challenges the traditional boundaries and definitions of art by incorporating techniques and perspectives which invites people to participate, which invites the audience to participate in that 3D art houses, in that specific 3D art houses. Roar! Oh no! Okay, very good. It went on my tablet. You don't. Oh my god, that's like literally annoying freaking. Wonderland ain't nothing to freak it. Wonderland ain't nothing to freak it. Hey. And now that we are actually going now, I am just here. La 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 la. Okay, a visual 3D art can be called, those visual arts examples that I have made is a contemporary art. Why are they a contemporary art? Because those art reflects on a current trends and issues in our society, such as they show environmentalism, like the John Rael de la Cruz, which showcases the traditional Filipino homes. And because of that, it also challenges the traditional boundaries and definition of, or what is an art, definition of an art, by incorporating techniques and perspectives which invites the audience to participate in that specific art, 3D art houses. Which showcases, such as the environmentalism, and those showcase the, like John Rael de la Cruz that he has those. It's raining. I'm scared. Raba, koopy. Ani mama. Suki, Suki. Adibi, karara, maria. I am now fat. Oh no! Am I really fat? I'm scared if I am. And now that we understand it, how do you even define it? Define it for myself, baby. A visual 3D art house. It is a contemporary art. Why is it a contemporary art? Because you see the reflection of the latest or the latest trends or issues such as environmentalism, you see, like the General de la Cruz, which they what is happening? I'm sad. Boundaries. It also challenges the traditional boundaries and definition of what really is an art by incorporating techniques and shading methods, which invites audience to participate in that specific artwork. My tummy hurts, and I'm not joking. Oh, my tummy hurts. I swear, I swear. Which is the largest 3D museum that has been established right here in the Philippines. You're not gonna find it on South Korea or Japan. Literally, the largest 3D museum in Asia is in the Philippines. Damn. Now that we understand all of this, let's come up. I wanna take let's start. Let's start again. Now, good morning, everyone. I am Miss Nangamida, the reporter from the group 4, and now we will be tackling about the 3D art houses. But before that, let's define the definition of What is a visual art? Visual art is a captivating form of expression that allows artists to bring their imagination to life. Within the realms of visual art is the 3D art. 3D art has gained immense popularity for its ability to create an immersive and interactive experience. So for this report, we will be tackling about the amazing world of 3D art houses, 3D art houses, and exploring its techniques, methods, and the impact they have on viewers. Let's get started. Now, before that, we are going to lay out the definition and concept of what is a 3D art. 3D art is a three-dimensional artwork that possess volumes, depths, and illusion of realism. This artwork this artwork uses various materials such as paintings, sculptures, and installations to create that multi-dimensional effect. Now that we know that, we are going towards the two types of characteristics and characteristics or features of a 3D art. There are two features of a 3D art. Number one is the optical illusion. So optical illusion, 3D art utilizes perspectives and shading techniques to create that illusion of depth and realism. And the second one is interactive. Viewers can engage with the 3D artworks. Viewers can engage with the 3D artworks. Viewers can engage with the 3D art by becoming an active part of that artwork and transform the space. Concept and design. What is a 3D art houses? 3D art houses are specifically designed structure to create that optical illusion and are specifically designed structures that showcase three-dimensional artwork. These houses often featured painted murals, sculptures, and installations to create that optical illusion. Oh my god, often you're posing or interacting with them that create optical illusion and transform the spaces. And what are the artistic techniques? There are two artistic techniques. Number one is anamorphosis. Which these techniques involve distorting the artwork to create that distorted visual that can only perceiving that artwork that can only be perceiving correctly through a specific view from a specific viewpoint. That can only be perceived correctly from a specific viewpoint. In the second one is the trumpet oil. This technique creates the optical illusion of three-dimensional effects, tricking the viewer's eyes, perceiving that painted object as actual objects. And now that we know the artistic techniques and the concept and definition of what is a 3D art house, now we are going towards what are the impact they have on viewers. Now, there are two impacts on viewers. Number one is the immersive experience. The 3D art houses provide viewers with a unique and immersive experience that transporting them into different reality. And the second one is the social media popularity. The nature of the 3D art can make them popular on social media posts which can attract visitors around the world. And now that we know the impact they have on viewers, what are the 3D art houses that are still visible right now here in the Philippines? Number one is the Art Island in Manila, which means one of the largest museum in Asia. So the largest established 3D museum in Asia is directly located right here in the Manila, Philippines. Okay? Second one is the upside down house in Pasay, which means which is a massive upside down house that challenges you your perception on gravity. People are taking pictures of themselves, and you're gonna see their pictures as if they're falling from a ceiling, and that ceiling is actually the floor, which is really unique and fun. And the third one is the Happy Fun 3D Museum, Cebu Happy World Museum, which showcases in Cordova, which showcases 3D paintings. And the last one is the John de la Cruz mini 3D art houses. So which means that in that museum you will see traditional Filipino homes which invokes nostalgia and appreciation for the local heritage of the Philippines. And now that we know the examples of visible art houses here in Philippines, we are going to answer, is a visual 3D art house a contemporary art? And the answer is yes. 3D art houses are a contemporary art because there is a reflection in them on the latest trends or issues. We can tackle about which includes this includes such as environmentalism, and because of that, it also challenges the traditional definition, the traditional boundaries and definition of what really is an art, okay? Which invites audience to participate in that. That's why it is known to be a contemporary art. Because it doesn't get old, probably. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Good morning, I am Isnang Hamida, and now we are going to tackle about the visual 3D. I am the representative of the group 4. Now we're going to tackle about the 3D art houses. But first, let's understand what is a visual art. Visual art is a captivating form of expression that allows artists to bring their imagination to life. Within the realms of visual arts is 3D arts. 3D arts has gained immense popularity. He's almost gonna eat the bird. You're not gonna eat the bird, you beat. She's a bird, cute birds. You're mad. Uh, 3D art has gained immense popularity for its ability to create an immersive and interactive experience. So for this report, we will be tackling about the amazing world of 3D art houses currently right now in the Philippines. And we will we are going to talk about the technique, methods, and the impact they have on viewers. Okay? Before that, let's define the what is a 3D art. 3D art is a three-dimensional artworks that possess depth, volume, and illusion of realism. And this artworks uses various materials such as paintings, sculptures, and installation to create that multi-dimensional effect. And now we are going to tackle about the features and characteristics of a 3D art. There are two of them. Number one is the optical illusion. 3D art utilizes perspectives and shading techniques to create that illusion of depth and realism. And number two is that interactive. Viewers can engage with 3D arts by becoming an active part of the artwork, often through posing and interacting with the elements. Now that we know the features and the concepts and ideas about the 3D arts, let's understand what is a 3D art houses. 3D art houses are specifically designed structures that showcases three-dimensional world, three-dimensional effects, three-dimensional artworks. Okay, these houses often featured painted murals, sculptures, and installations to create that optical illusion and transform the spaces. And because of that, we are going to understand what are the two types of artistic techniques. Number one is the anamorphosis. This technique involves distorting the artwork to create that visual that can only be perceived correctly from a specific viewpoint. And the second one is the Trampel-Owell. This techniques creates the three-dimensional effects, tricking the viewer's eyes, perceiving that painted art into an object, as an actual object. And because now that we tackle about the artistic techniques, we are going towards what are the impact we have on viewers. Number one, there are two of it. Number one is the immersive experience. 3D art 3D art houses provide viewers with a unique and immersive experience, transporting them into different reality. And the second one is the social media popularity. The nature of 3D art houses can make them popular by just posting on social media, attracting visitors from around the world. And because of that, now that we tackle about what are the impacts they have on viewers, we are going to talk about the 4 examples of 3D art houses, or the 3 examples of the 3D art houses that are available here in the Philippines. Number 1 is the Island the Art in Island, in Manila. So, which is the largest museum in the whole continent of Asia. So, the Philippines own the largest museum in Asia. And the second one is the Upside Down House in Pasay. So, which is a massive upside down house. Which is a massive upside down house that challenges the viewers, that challenges your perception on what gravity is. Okay, so you have seen people taking pictures of themselves, and you're probably thinking as if they're falling from the ceiling, but that ceiling is actually the floor. It's the other way around. And the third is the John Rell Mini House Museum, something like that, or General de la Cruz Mini House Museum. So it is a museum that showcases Filipino traditional homes, which invokes nostalgia and appreciation for the local heritage of the Philippines. Now we talked about that, let's understand, is an art house a contemporary art? And the answer is yes. Art houses, the 3D art houses is a contemporary art because there is a reflection on them that they are still following on the latest trends and issues such as environmentalism, okay? Which I mentioned those three, and even some, okay, that I still haven't mentioned. And that it also challenges the traditional boundaries and the definition of what really is an art, which invites audience to participate in that. What was those? Weird pussycat. Okay, I'm tired. Thanks for everything. I guess I practiced too much, but yeah.